Back into it. Yeah, if I looked at the upcoming season of anime and stuff, most of it's like season 2 things. Oh, no, I always good at this. Do I need it? Probably not. Yeah, a lot of it like it's like, oh, this season 2, that season 2. There's a few new ones. I think the comic series that the Fullmetal Alchemist writer made, something with shadows, I believe. But yeah, that's coming out. That one's new. There's a few random new ones in there. Those ones I have to give it a watch. Some of them like are based on different comic series. Where I'm like, okay, that's okay kind of premises. But other ones, I'm like, I have no clue. I have to probably just watch an episode or a few, see how good the animation is, or if the story's really engaging. Oh, man, no, I can just leave it. Maybe this time I'll leave it. I'll fight from the side. It's still just... It's like he's like straight up targeted on the other stuff. Why is the other character running, or NPC running towards me like that? Hopefully it's not me again. Never mind. There. Sometimes the camera angle goes kind of crazy. Oh yeah, Classroom the Elite. I'm not sure what season that's on. That's coming out. I'm trying to figure out. There was another series. Oh yeah, the whole ReZero. Like, the arc just ended. I think it's part 1 of the new arc. That's what kind of like kills the hype with ReZero, because you kind of want the full arc. Because you know some depressing shit's gonna happen in the first half, and then he has to like figure out how to solve it in the second half. Yeah, and also like today I haven't really been looking at different like online stuff just because I'm like everything's like, you know, April Fools, April Fools. So I'm like, nope, not gonna get my ass. And yeah, I'm not looking at any game announcements today. Everything's gonna be fucking April Fools. Yeah, cause that would just make me extra sad. It's like, oh yeah, this new game's gonna get a remake. Like, yay, April Fools. I'm like, damn it. So yeah, so this round's tomorrow I'll start paying attention to what the news for different things are. Yeah, there's like, oh yeah, there was another one, the news that came out. It was like talking about like how modular was the next part of JJK. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, they announced like now the Heian era of Sukuna spin-off. I was like, up to the time, I was like, wait a minute, it's too close to April Fools, bro. Like, nope, you ain't gonna get me. I wonder if it just always targets me, especially if I'm doing that with using NPCs. I don't know. It might be. Place it. There we go. Yeah, with Terama. Okay, cool. And yeah, I haven't looked at any of the drama on like when the next. I think they did say they're making or the second episode of Steel Ball Run's coming out soon. I remember when I first got into Steel Ball Run. This is coming stateside. So I used to live in Japan. When I got the book, like things like it doesn't really like ramp up until like 4 or 5 volumes in, right? So until then, right, it's kind of like, you know how like most, like a lot of JoJo stories, actually, most of the other ones ramped up pretty quick. I think Steel Ball Run is kind of had a slower ramp up because it was like kind of the new generation of JoJo. But yeah, pretty much back then it was hard to find like chapters online. So I did buy the books. It was kind of expensive. Then right when it like was starting to ramp up, it's like when I couldn't find any more of the volumes. So I was like, of course. There's like a lot of like comics, random comic series where the art is really good, the premise is really good, but like it never just becomes big. One of the only ones to date that I think that it had a pretty big fan, weirdly enough, a pretty big fan base, and they finally, after almost a decade, they finally were like, okay, we're gonna make this into an anime, is Siren. I am super excited for that series, and I hope they do it justice. Honestly, if I could choose any company, even though, like, I would probably say like maybe Science Saga or Mappa. But I know Mappa's doing a lot of different random series. I forgot they're doing another. Shoot, I can't remember off the top of my head. I just randomly saw. Oh yeah, of course today's on April Fool's. Can't trust anything you see. Okay, this time I go the mage. If I can see the mage. Okay, I'm definitely going to the right. Okay, now the mage is kind of alone. I'm not sure if the mage is my main problem, but at least one problem is gone. Oh yeah, actually, there's actually, okay. Don't judge me on the show that this will be coming out in this season. It's like, I think it's like a villainous kind of like isekai villainous thing, but like the I don't think I think I spoiled the first part, but like the prince, like she essentially goes to the prince and tells him like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm reincarnated from I'm the villainous and all this stuff. Prince is pretty much like he's like a step away from being just a sociopath, and the thing that keeps him from going full sociopath is just the main character girl, and because she's just so like goofy. And it's like a lot of just like that kind of people with that kind of sociopathic tendencies, like are born with that family. And as long as they have someone around them that like they're interested in, it keeps them from like going full sociopath mode. But yeah, in like the first like probably the first episode, you probably realize it real quick. Like, when this kid is acting like way too like adult-like, you're like, oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, I think that series is gonna probably do really good. Like, that series did so good. I think it also has spin-offs. Like there's like a continuation from like when the main story, like the main novel ends. There's a spin-off. I think like two spin-offs from it. The main girl has like red hair, and the dude has blonde hair, I think. Yeah, that one I think is gonna do really good. It feels like they always like the isekai guy stories are just kind of like always like run of the mill, like black hair main character who's like in his other life he was just boring. Now he's like cool. It's like the formula for them are like pretty much very identical to each other. The villainous stories, at least it feels like, you know, they try to like go and make the character, the main character look kind of cool. Oh, second wave, since I put, yeah, I don't have a lot of good ones. Shoot. Okay. Oh, no. Why? Okay, there we go. There. Yeah, I always think the villainous, or not villainous, the villainous stories generally better than the, um, need something good over here? Get past all of my people. Okay, hold on, I have to lock in for a second. Okay, there we go. I think we should be good now. Should be safe. Got a little hairy kind of in the middle, but we gotta bring it back. Oh yeah, I think it was a Friday I need to make. I'm not sure if it's official, but Waffles is gonna might try to do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday raid night for World of Warcraft. Need probably just ask him on Thursday or something, or I could just do my usual, of course, the daily Blue Protocol stream on Friday, then just ask him. That might be. I was gonna make sure I do it early. That kind of today is earlier than the usual, I think. Yeah. Recently I've been kind of like in a reading like the villainous noble whatever kind of story kick compared to the like I know people get mad at the isekai genre because it's like very cookie cutter, boring. Which no, is not false. But yeah, it definitely has become kind of saturated. The whole genre has become saturated, and I think it's just because the characters aren't cool. Whereas like okay, like I was saying earlier, the isekai guy stories, all of them have like they're just like they're losers, but with black hair. That's why they kick it, or they have like, oh, my ability is appraisal. That's why I got kicked out of the hero party. Like just like that, right? And they all kind of look the same. At least with like the villainous noble ones, right? All the female leads, they look at least different, right? And it's almost like they're trying to like make sure their character looks cool. So it's like I understand. I understand that a little bit more. For the guy ones, it's like all of them look the same, and that kind of bothers me. It's like how you're gonna stand out from the crowd if all your characters look the same. Like not everyone needs to be, Kirito from Sword Art Online, and don't get me started on that one. The animation on Sword Art Online was great. Story I thought was, besides the whole Eingrad one, the original first half of the first season. Other people were like saying like, oh, the other one might are pretty good, whatever. I thought the rest was story wise. I'm like, it's maybe just because I mean, it could be just because I just didn't like the main character. Like, I didn't like the fact that the main character he was strong, right? That which was cool. It's just like he didn't have a lot of like strong teammates, so it's like you're watching it for him and his harem. You're not really watching it for like, oh, him and his like cool buddies, right? Because none of them were like at the level to be like his friend, really. Like everyone else was trash, he was only good. So it was like watching Solo Leveling and thinking like, oh yeah, I'm watching it for the other. No one cares about the other characters. Jinwoo's the only one that you care about, rightfully so. Like at least even like in Hellsing, where he's like a villain protagonist. You had Alexander Anderson, right? That's like kind of around his level, so it's kind of like no, it's not just pure a la carte, just steamrolling everyone. You're like, okay, maybe Anderson could do some stuff, right? It feels like in Sword Art Online, right? Like when Kirito does anything, like okay, he's gonna fucking win. Like, is there ever like kind of like, oh, there's the stakes? It feels like it's so low. That's why the first half of the first season, like that one was good because there were stakes, even though that he didn't have teammates. I think that's like the biggest weakness of Sword Art Online. And by the time the other characters that are like like hit that whole creepy thing with like, oh, this is my what technically his cousin. Yeah, that whole, which is like he thinks is his, he thought was his sister, and all that weird things. It's a very like an Asian trope, but so it's kind of weird. Like she was like a good fighter. Asuna was a good fighter, but they just like every time they kind of wanted to like mitigate a lot of her cool fight scenes, and you didn't really get to see her fight cool until like what another season or two in. Like Klein or God, I was gonna call him Hugo, but that's not his name. Like all his male friends, which he doesn't have many of, were trash, to be real. Not like oh yeah, not like was it Shangri-La Frontier. It feels like the people who like in that world, right? People play the game a lot, and everyone who plays the game a lot are decently strong because they play the game a lot, right? So that's why like Shangri-La Frontier is kind of like battle system. They could jump to different games and stuff, and it doesn't feel as jarring as Sword Art Online. Yeah, the only thing that saved Sword Art Online is like good animation. If they had animation of Log Horizon, people would not care about that series that much. And that's why I think the Log Horizon story I think is better. They even have a Kirito-like character, but he's a side character, and he has a side story. And when he does Kirito shit, no one's angry. They're like, oh yeah, that's no, it's a side character doing his stuff. I like the main cast because it feels like no, the strong characters in the main cast, even like yeah, a lot of them they have to like kind of work at it to get to their level. The main character isn't even like he's just more of a strategist. So it's like it feels like whoever like I think it's all like well known, right? The person who made Sword Art Online, he didn't do that many online games. The person who made Log Horizon used to play a lot of online games, so he kind of knew like you know the trinity of like tank, healer, was a DPS, support, like all that stuff. He understood it. And that is unlike was it Sword Art Online. They never had like a sense of the trinity of tank, healer, DPS. Oh, I thought they would attack them already. Yeah, but I still recommend Log Horizon to people. That one, if you just want to have is only, I think, bogged down by the fact that the animation's not that great. It's was played on NHK, which is like Japanese PBS almost. Yeah, you get like, no, you definitely get money to make your whatever show, but yeah, you can't have too much like, no. Uh, for example, like you can't have a lot of gore on anything on NHK. Let me reconsider. I think it was this one. I'll take the first one. Then tomorrow I'll do the third one, because I think the last time I picked the middle one. Yeah, definitely recommend Sword Art Online. I recommend Shadowlands Frontier, not to glaze, you know, the what's a collab they're doing right now. It's a good series. Like I'm actually caught up with the book of it, and they have like cool fight scenes. Like that's what people want in a show like that, right? The characters, all of them are like, no, they have their kind of their own characteristics. They can all fight. Like Sonic is like the DPS twin sword. You got the monk, lancer, the big sword, DPS. Actually, was it the katana person, the ninja? Now I'm thinking about it, the main cast only has two. The one guy is playing a girl character, so it's like straight, just like no, a dude playing a dude character. I think there's only like in the main cast like two. No, technically three. One's the main character, the other monk, and the other like his friend from a different game who plays like a support character. A lot of the NPC characters, yeah, that do help them. They're kind of guys. The rabbit hole group. There was a shark man. That might be a spoiler for like the next season. I forgot what the season ended. Okay, no, I think I know where it ended now. Maybe. Hopefully we have more than 7 people this time, and I don't want to be the hunter because yesterday was kind of uneventful. Yeah, Shangri-La Frontier right now, they're doing like kind of like what's caught up right now. They are essentially doing a guild battle. So yeah, that's going to be pretty animated pretty well. Like I don't think they don't miss too much with that animation, right? I mean, it's not like anything like no JJK or anything, but it is very good for their animation. Then was I'm not even sure when the next season of that one's coming out. I know it got greenlit, but I don't know when. Almost like we don't know when JJK's next season. They said that maybe next year, next year January. But the season after that is probably gonna be a movie, and it's gonna be that movie with that fight. Everyone knows. Anyone who's read JJK, they know what part is gonna be a movie. But the whole, like, the last arc, I think they just make that a regular season, but there's like one specific part they're probably making a movie, and everyone knows why. And the only good thing is, like, even afterwards, right, they could just do like, damn, you know what? They could be doing something where, like, next season, after the season's a movie, after the movie, the last season, probably split into 2 parts. After that, Modula would probably be 3 separate movies, or 2 or 3 separate movies. Yeah, I think that's what the plan is for them. So yeah, they're stable. Oh, also, Doodle comes out this season. I'm looking forward to that one. I need to probably go back and watch the first season. Like every two or three episodes, they change their ending song. I think it's like going down the whole album list of the known name that band. I like their second ending. I mean, even though I did like the first opening as well. And okay, party entry 5 to 20 players. Damn. Not like the first days we got like 17. Recently we just been getting like 7. Hopefully it's taking so long because there's so many people that want to join. I don't think so. It's like probably not that many. Did I not even sign up for it? I did not. Oh my god. Stop staring at me. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's go over here. It was on purpose. On purpose. I was there waiting for nothing. Oh god, it's so embarrassing. Okay, don't tell anyone. That didn't happen, right? Right? Okay, cool. I hope no one in Noodle Nightmares was a post about me waiting for a non-existent queue that I didn't even queue up for. Yeah, well, so while no one says anything, especially to the other members, I'll be fine. Oh, that was embarrassing. Oh, that hurt me. Oh man, that hurt. What is this? Oh, it's that daily time thing. Okay. Something that I'm never... Oh, what was this? I should have probably just marked it on the map. Okay, so make sure I'm going the right way. Oh. Yeah, I knew this. It's no, was it a big surprise that I have no sense of direction? Okay, this is where if I want to look at all the stores, just go here. Tag store. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, I could just go into this as well. Let's see. Okay, I found this one. Oh, this is just this. Okay, okay. I know that now. So if I can't figure it out, I'll just go over here. Journey. I think Oh no. Some of them. Okay, when this at the beach. Let me see, let's just... I'll take a look over here. Didn't think there was like a quest or anything. What the hell? Okay, I never noticed this. Okay, maybe I do need to check this whole area a little bit. This. Jumping around. I thought I finished all the quests. I thought I did all the prerequisite quests. I hope there's nothing on those little sand dunes. So far, nothing. Okay. There. Looks like nothing so far. Okay. It just kind of reminds me of the restaurant they have in Europe somewhere, where there's like a lot of like cargo container things like this, and once you go, it's not a thing like this, but there's like a opening kind of like this, right? Where you go in, and the restaurant. Actually, one of the restaurants is in a cargo like this, where you go through here, and opens up to like, bam, a big restaurant inside. I forgot what I ate over there, but no, at least that one's just like the atmosphere and all that, where it looked really cool. Yeah, that kind of made me. I think it was in Sweden. Sweden? Yeah, where it was? Either way, somewhere in Europe. Those who know would know. They'll probably just look up cargo container or restaurant and they'll probably be able to find it. Yeah, that was a pretty cool place. Okay. There, I would be a mascot forever. Line, oh, a lot of people in line 10. And with that, this has been today's random discussion. No. Oh my god. If I could move this in a different direction. I guess this is just product placement. Oh, Vermont. Oh yeah, it is the new month. Yeah, and guys, don't get duped today because it's April Fools. Even though that's what I started off saying, as the stream went on, I forgot that was April Fools, or April 1st. Oh yeah, I think. There. Do I have enough? Let's open this. Real quick. Nope, that did not help me at all. It'll probably be like next time, next week. Yeah, it'll be next week. Oh, that person has the full of their costume. That person's probably working hard. The costume for the little rabbit NPC that's with the main character. Oh, oh no. There. Oh, everyone's doing it now. Oh shoot. This is what this game's all about right here. If you ain't dancing, are you really trying? And with that, I'll leave everyone to it. This has been the usual Blue Parkour stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Weekend we'll be doing some World of Warcraft raiding with the rogue, the lovable rogue Waffles, and once I can, I'll make a little bit more of the Enfield streams, and I'll show you my sad attempt at getting any character really. My gacha luck sucks. Somewhat. So with that, hope you guys have a good one, and stay tuned for next time. Peace out.